Hello again, traders. So what is it now? It's the 21st of July. It's a New York session. I've just took some long positions and took profits on 1 3/4 of it. I've got a little bit running, which I've put those screenshots into the Discord of my trades. And let me just find pen. Now I'll get into the reasons why I got long. So let's just start off with a weekly quickly. Straight away, those that are using my charts, you can hopefully highlight straight away and see what the point of interest is here. Volume cluster, that little green line there is one of my studies showing high volume nodes. These orange lines, for those that don't know, are low volume nodes. So high volume node there, drew out this level. That's where we've rejected from. Right, so that's what it looked like on the weekly. Pretty straightforward, yeah. Let's go to the daily. I have to pull this down a little bit because my screen recorded things in the way. Right, so the daily down into the point of control. Just before that, we rejected from. But if you look to the left, in fact, let me draw this out. You'll see the volume cluster. So that's going to be the zone of interest within the point of control. And we've got, so there is an area of interest. So we've got the edge of the ledge, the start of the zone cluster, the high volume node, I should say there, edge of the ledge, point of control, little blue line there, that's a high volume node. And the bottom of the ledge of that volume cluster. So that's why you could draw out that. And I reckon we've rejected. Zoom in. On the edge of the ledge, was it? Yeah, just inside the edge of the ledge. We rejected on there. Go to the custom afternoon chart. And I did draw these levels out and put them in the members chat just to show structure areas of interest for a conversation we were having in there. And I can't remember what it was on this top one. Right, so we've got previous single print area. Let's see it straight away. Previous single print area was the top of my interested zone. Got a low volume area there, which is that grey line, which again is how I set my charts up to show that. That can quite often provide a little bit of reaction when price visits that area. And just below that, we've got the structure point of a previous high there. So that was what that zone was. And we rejected from the top of it. There. So we've got the weekly confluence, the daily confluence, the custom session afternoon chart confluence. My exhaustion study, we're trading down outside the deviation bands, or sorry, into the deviation band extremes. Exhaustion study is showing that price is becoming exhausted. We then got here the magenta candle, which shows high sell side delta into the area of interest, which is all these, which I've just drawn out for you. And then we've got the rejection, and we're now almost back at VWAP. So that's what the VWAP looked like. Candlestick market depth historical graph. We had a level of orders sitting there as well. You can see with that increased candle size there, the thicker one, including the cum delta as well. There's insane amounts of buying coming into this area. And then we've got the rejection tail there, you can see, and then price came up, created a big stacked imbalance, and off we go. And I took profits, I might just show you on this chart, at my first point of resistance, like I always do, which if I just pull this over, I can show you. We've got a stacked imbalance there, created on the way down. Got partly filled. It then came up, and I took profits, having cleared this stacked imbalance. Got a structure point here. So the safe place for me to take profits was somewhere around about here. So 1.5 positions out there, and then I've got one still, 1/2 position still running, which I'm hoping we're going to trade. Oh, I better check to see where we're trading to actually. Guess we're nearly at VWAP. I'm going to close it out probably. Somewhere around about here, to be honest with you. That's nearly 30 pips, that would do. Yeah. Right, that's that closed out. So that's me out of the trade fully now. Playing it safe. Sorry, I'm just doing a look. Yeah. I mean, that was an all right move getting out now in case we get a bit of a pullback. So yeah, that was the reason for me taking the trade. So we had the weekly, the daily, the custom afternoon chart, the VWAP chart. I just showed you what it looked like on the candlestick chart. I'll do a quick, got a market depth level just pop up here. You can see just, that could be a limit orders taking profits from the longs, or it could be sell limit orders. And then let's just pull over this footprint. You can see the footprint. You can see it on the 5 minute, but I'm sure there'll be stacked imbalances on all of it. So this is the 4 minute, sorry. You can see we had buying starting to come into the area. Previously, we had selling, which I'll show you in a minute. And then we got this candle here with an increase in volume, a lot of buy side delta, stacked imbalance, never reached it again, and off we went. Another stacked imbalance, off we went. There we go. So do that. Just let me just scroll back to the left a bit. Yeah, so look, you can see all stacked imbalance there. So look, let's use this as an example. So we had aggressive selling coming into the area at the point of interest, which was here. Just trying to draw a rough line. So we had aggressive selling coming into the area of interest. You can see with that stacked imbalance. Buyers then started to step in, couldn't break this stacked imbalance. And then we've got that increasing selling, aggressive selling again, right into the point of interest. So that aggressive selling to the point of interest. And then look, you can see there's a transition from sell side to buy side. And then we've got a stacked imbalance. Small candle here with sell side delta. Absolutely no complete lack of conviction for sellers to get any lower. They just couldn't do it. And then off we went. You see, and I just took profits up here. It looks like, so I took profits here just now. It looks like we might start coming up, rejecting around this area, maybe VWAP, and pulling back a bit. But I'm out of trade now. 20 to 3. That's my day done for the day. So hope you get some value in this, and I'll catch you not tomorrow because it's Friday, isn't it? I'll catch you on Monday. Right, nice one. See you later. Have a lovely weekend. Over and out.